Okay, everybody, we are going to work on the fourth block, just getting it ready. This one is going to be an hourglass. I've also seen it called a bow tie. I guess it depends on the way you orient the block. But you need two colors at least. And I've got my two ready to go. I'm just going to grab the ruler and go corner to corner again. Alright, now we're going to need two half square triangles. So this is going to be a cut line. We're going to be sewing on each side. And that's going to be 1/4 inch. Again, any size you want your block to be. I'm using more of my 5-inch squares. Okay, so I'm going to cut right down the center. Let me go ahead and set my seams. And then press those open. And because I have white, I am going to press to the dark side. In case you're not familiar with that, that's another term we'll be talking about later. But when you have two colors, there's always typically going to be one that's darker than the other. So when you press, you want that seam under the dark piece. If it's under the white piece, you're going to see a big dark line down through there. So you just want to put the white on the bottom, and then as you open it up, it's going to open up, and you can see there at the corner, let me bring it on down. You can see at the corner here how it pressed to the dark side. Okay, so we'll do the other one real quick. That's going to get us our half square triangles. Again, put your light side down. Open it up and press, and it's going to push that underneath the dark piece of material. Alright, so I'm going to trim off these little corners. Now what we're going to do is stack them back up on top of each other again and again. You've got opposites. This time when I draw my line, it's going to be going across the seam. So I'm going to be going corner to corner and sewing on each side of the cut line, just like before. Just remember to stack your opposite colors and then to go across that seam. Now that I have them cut apart, I'll pull this back over for you. Now that we have them apart and we open it up, now when you press this time, you're going to have a little bit of dark under a white no matter what you do, so don't worry about that. We actually got two of our hourglass squares out of that, and you can see how small they are. I've already found some material to border these as well. So here you go. You have your hourglass or bow tie, depending on if you're looking at it this way or this way. Now these are really cute. If you made a whole bunch of these and made a quilt out of them, you could make them very patchy, you know, mix it up. But put them together like this and it would be very cute. Just a whole quilt of that. Or a border. Again. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I have found some light blue material that I am going to go around and border with. I have a ton of blues and greens, so currently my thought pattern is that this quilt is going to be in shades of blues and greens, a sampler in just those colors. It may change midway through, but as of right now, that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to go ahead and put this border on. Okay, and just set these seams real quick. And roll this back. Most likely the background of the quilt, the connecting sashing, or however we decide to connect it, is going to be white. So I didn't want this white up against the other white. So that's another reason I wanted to border it, but also because with using a 5-inch square, it did make a considerably smaller block. So by bordering it, it enlarges the block for you. All right, and again, this one has been called hourglass, but it's also been called bow tie. All right, another one of our sampler blocks done, and I will see you in a few days with another block.